buonasera e ben ritornati sul canale di Luchino Pennellino 82. Siamo sempre su Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, adesso riprendiamo da dove ci eravamo fermati oggi, più che altro nel video di prima. Andiamo a cercare Ziska perché altrimenti non possiamo fare niente qua. Intanto mi raccomando, lasciate like, un commentino, seguitemi su Twitch, YouTube, Luchino Pennellino 82. E dopo il video quasi bestemmioso di stasera, mamma mia, quella sfida là, vediamo di riprendere da dove ci eravamo lasciati. Avevamo anche potenziato tipo l'abilità per l'arma corta, che questa qua noi ce l'abbiamo, e questa qua è una spada all'arma corta, quindi ci avevamo riparato un po' di armettine e tutto. Adesso possiamo andare a parlare con sto Ziska.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Yeah, not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength.
Abbiamo mezzo ciecato, ma...
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble.
Eh,
Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the
Andiamo a
way
vedere
things
sto
are these
fenomeno.
days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible.
ha fatto una mezza minchiata.
If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai. I only know what I've heard about him.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
Ok.
All right, then. I'll be going, then.
Aspetta, allora, visto che c'è un ospite importante, ci cambiamo anche di vestitino.
What the fuck was that?
La moglie del capitano.
Greetings.
Vediamo se ci deve dire
What would you
qualcosa.
like?
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for being greeted so respectfully. But I hope my husband didn't hear you. He's terribly jealous, and he could have you whipped. He's the captain here, you know.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnek of Kronstadt went, would you?
I don't know.
Ah
But
sì,
I
questo
hope
l'avevamo
as
già visto
far away
prima,
as
però non gli
possible.
abbiamo mai parlato.
That animal almost raised his hand to the Margrave.
What?
A respectable woman doesn't talk about...
Ok,
God be with you.
allora andiamo a parlare. Tanto ci saranno delle altre sfighe. 100-100.
Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir.
No.
I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, He'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund, but of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zhizka in. They sent him to the Trotsky region to cause problems, and our paths happened to cross. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zhizka orders? Do you know?
I have no idea, sir.
That's a pity. I would be very keen to know.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand. Seems
Dopo ci
complicated.
mettiamo anche la
On the
coroncina con i
contrary,
fiori.
it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans
Probabilmente è
get up
stato Sir Hans.
to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
You can't even imagine it, Your Grace.
I certainly cannot, in truth. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
Adesso non è più
Had to.
andato.
They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good.
Esatto.
From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
E l'abbiamo fatto schiattare noi.
Isn't Zhizka a bandit too, though?
Zhizka is loyal to Wenceslas. So he's no bandit or cutthroat, but a faithful servant of our king, carrying out resistance against his enemies. But let's move on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By
Vedi,
the
dobbiamo
way,
dire.
you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Berghoff already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry,
Oh, ci è andato di
you've
lusso.
pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic
Qua finisce male.
politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country. And of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
Qua finisce male.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Ecco,
Wait,
così.
you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
Ma ci fa mettere l'armatura?
Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary.
Andiamo sto covo del
You just have to
diavolo.
visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that,
I'm up for that.
don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable
Ma
men.
qua in giro
The
a
devil's
Sud Chov c'è anche una spadina.
capable of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Una spada
Kinect's
corta
not
molto
alone. He
interessante.
has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
Same thing we did to von Berghoff. Don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hannish alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Why?
Sì,
The sooner we get there, the better.
fai il viaggio rapido perché qua altrimenti... Ocio. È lunghissima sta strada.
Short journey down through. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
Si stanno già menando qua.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
Ecco, adesso dovremmo
You wouldn't
affrontare
let
quelli
the
lì.
crossing for an alternative mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Ecco. Noi dove andiamo? Andiamo sempre a cercare rogne. Vediamo di fargli qualche colpo da maestro.
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight! What's it to be? Are you gonna fight or drop dead? Kill you!
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
Okay.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get him there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month.
No.
More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the yaks. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat prize on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death.
Dovremmo andarlo a salvare.
They take him to their camp outside of town for that.
100.
When someone owes your dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it...
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here.
Looks like there's still some...
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be...
Great.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, keep an eye on him. And don't...
Allora. Dov'è il nostro lenticchio?
Get on your horse or we'll never get the devil out of this mess. So hop up. How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang.
Ma noi possiamo fare un livellino? Mi sa di no.
Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another bore. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'd gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Ha! Really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, carpe demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
so dove dobbiamo andare. Magari dobbiamo andare a cercare i bracconieri. Dovremmo andare lì dove c'è Aoi, scommettere.
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally. The camp is near. There's a path above the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. You can smell the wench from miles away. But he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it. No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's
this mess.
Hey, you don't.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below. Something is buried.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. Oh, anyway, we need a...
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until...
Come on, then.
Beh, la pala ce l'abbiamo già.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found you the best place. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Niente, qua non ci sta niente.
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Why not? It'll make the digging go faster.
Good boy.
I found something in the basket.
Beautiful. Is there enough for both of us?
You can take all of it. I won't be drinking.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm starting to feel like shit.
All right. At least there's more for me.
Allora. Adesso dove è andato? Qua c'è l'albero caduto.
Right. Enough playing around. Dig. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Infatti.
Like last time. Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Adesso dove è andato?
This really must be it.
Abbiamo trovate?
See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
Nah, I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
E via. Io intanto guardo se si può fare un livellino ogni tanto. Nel dubbio
women, my friend, is a weener.
I think I've heard that one before. How did Ziska put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassav. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Quadrants of harlots and dregs from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today, I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today, still we'll be merry. Bring your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll out the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties.
Con questi canti goliardici.
Fucking. Fucking and boozing and fucking.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
Oh, ma
That's right.
c'ha l'occhio
My
libero.
memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks. And when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
E poi... Risha. Quanti sono? Beh, insomma...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it.
Ah, dobbiamo sparare noi?
To the task!
Oh, Viaggio se ne abbiamo beccato uno.
I do, though.
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiot!
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Probabile se tiriamo noi.
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen.
Vediamo se funziona.
If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit! There's barely a dozen of you. If you could kill us all, you'd have done it already.
That's not true at all. There's more of us.
Non ha funzionato.
Many more.
How many?
A gross. And we have armor, hammers,
Il numero 150,
cannons.
100.
And you're hiding in the forest with all that gear, right? Have at them! Kill those bastards!
Hey, that one's had it.
Ma io voglio la mia spada.
Come on, man! Try some tricks!
Are you going to get to the task or not? Carrier, Elisa! Wine!
You pay for that! I'll hack your ass off! Help me with it!
No mercy!
I'll rip your sweating blood, you shit!
Allora, vediamo qua.
Come on, then! Come on, scum! Swine! You'll pay for that!
No chance. Now I'll have you. You're dead!
Bastard!
Questo è un nemico? No.
Yeah, fuck that! This has been going on
That one's had it. He's had it.
Vediamo.
Bleeding like a stupid.
All right, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Out!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Sì, infatti non mira.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought it was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
We need to find John of Liechtenstein and finally rescue Lord Capon.
Who the fuck are they?
You'll learn that soon enough. But we have more important things to attend to. First things first, Henry. How are we doing, Devil? You have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? Well, you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Ecco, indovinate.
I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere.
What about Bohuta and his brother?
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not...
Fuck! Henry may be able to convince him. Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak.
And that's all?
We could also try those rebellious farmers.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want...
In that case...
And where should we look for them?
I think I could help you with...
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine... The sooner we find Liechtenstein...
What is it with this bird?
I'll tell you everything. Henry, you should hurry up and come...
no, averlo ucciso perché questi parlano via, no. Non ce la caviamo più.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
What do you have for sale?
Allora, zupparello del nobile brigante. Noi gli vendiamo tutta sta roba variata.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
What are you here for, stranger?
Show me your wares.
No, ma vende sempre le solite cose. Allora, questa non è la nostra camera. Eccola qua. Abbiamo un sacco di roba da vendere. Abbiamo anche lo scudo. Dovrebbero averci dato anche la ghirlandina. Questa. C'avevamo la nostra ghirlandina. Allora. Questa sarà Gutenberg. Minimo. Io però prima volevo cercarmi vabbè, dobbiamo uscire. Cercarmi
I apologize. Christ! Pardon me.
la spada, quella corta, che ce n'è uno che ce l'ha qua. Ma lasciamo perdere. Olè.
Good afternoon.
I heard you might know something about the band of poachers hiding out in the woods.
Ah, che bello quella
A
coroncina.
band led by some Mach of Marshevitz. Ginger-headed.
What? Who told you such a thing?
That's not important. So do you know anything about them, or not?
Well, they've been in the village a couple of times, but that's all I know. You're looking to buy some venison or something?
Do you know where their hideout is?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
What do you think? If you help me, I'll put in a good word for you with the huntsman. You could surely use that, being a knacker.
All right, then. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they didn't look like kin to me. They surely ain't no livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobrush would rather sit his arse in a castle instead of searching for them in the woods.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the valley near the water. In the direction of Rabush. That's where they always came from. And if I was a poacher, that's where I'd be hiding.
All right. That'll help my search.
And if you happen to find some rare hide in their camp, I'll buy it from you.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Sure. What if you find an... It was good to see you, my friend.
Allora, noi dobbiamo cercare anche... Volevo cercare la spada. Allora, di Sir Valentine.
You have a coin, master. Eh, Matt?
Vediamo che sto guardando perché non ho la più pallida idea dove sia sta zona. Qua c'è il covo del diavolo, ma mi sa che non è quello. Beh, vabbè, andiamo a cercare i bracconieri allora. arrivato? Possiamo fare un livello? Minaccia imponente. No, facciamo cavaliere selvaggio. Tiro. Facciamo raffica. Un altro livellino.
Go!
Whoa!
Allora, dobbiamo cercare i codi di scoiattoli. Ci siamo quasi.
Show me.
It would make me invisible. You will be. You just have to rub it all over. I did that, from head to toe. It was all sticky and reeked like a bloody beggar. I sure wasn't invisible. But you were. You can still see yourself when you rub it on, you see? But it makes you invisible to everyone else. Cut the bullshit, you rotten bastard. The women at the bathhouse saw me too. They slapped me with their sopping wet rags. Ah.
Ma questi sono... No, non sono loro. Sono degli stronzetti qualsiasi. Sentivo parlare. Vabbè.
Sick!
I've been waiting for you. Too slow. Hey, fuck that. No, you don't. Watch out.
Ops. Minchia. Cioè, 2 colpi ti ha ucciso. Sapevo io che dovevo salvare. Adesso dobbiamo rifarci tutto il giro a rompicoglioni lì.
My humble respects.
Abbiamo già parlato. Che palle. Si è deciso ad arrivare. Non capisco perché è ricoglionito, non sale sul cavallo. 3 ore che premo. Allora, qua avevamo fatto questo.
Whoa, whoa.
Vabbè, non c'avevamo neanche l'armatura. Allora, intanto facciamo così, che non ce ne ho voglia di rifarmi le solite cose.
Is something wrong?
It will be.
Can I be of any help?
Pretty. I'll kill you!
Someone, please!
Vabbè. non me lo selezionava per potermi difendere e fare qualcosa. Allora, facciamo così.
Please, I have nothing to give. Don't bullshit me. Everyone has something. Please, I beg you. Fuck! I'll kill you! Someone! Help! Show your stuff! You're no match for us, fucker! Take that, you shit! Take that!
Minchia, ma se sono cattivi, ma sono troppo cattivi. Cioè, con 2 colpi ci uccide subito. No, lo proviamo così.
Here's another one. Fresh pickings today. Please let me... You fucker! You're mine! Hey, get it! Come on, then! Too slow! Kurva! I'm wounded!
Vabbè. Vai indietro, vai indietro. Mamma mia. Ma che non recupera più vigore?
Kurva!
Minchia.
You want to try?
Sì, vabbè. Non me lo seleziono. Che cazzo. mi stavo curando 3 ore per bere una cazzo di fiaschetta, che deve essere tutto così complicato. Mamma mia.
Here's another one. Fresh pickings today.
Please let me go. I'll give you everything. Somebody, please!
Huh? Fuck you, whoreson!
Vabbè. Allora,
Show your stuff!
a saperlo perché non gli ha fatto l'uccisione furtiva. Solo lui lo sa.
I'll rip your up! Get out of here, cunting hound!
Che cazzo.
Fuck you! Kurva! I'm wounded! Fuck you!
Ehi, ehi.
Take that, you Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Mannaggia. Spostiamo un po' di cose. Questo? Vediamo cosa c'ha. Sa che Matt se n'è dato, forse perché l'abbiamo colpito.
Whoa! Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
Uno.
Hey?
Interessante. Magari non dovremmo neanche ucciderlo.
Huh?
Oh cacchio.
What's that?
Dobbiamo spostare sto corpo qua che è in mezzo alle balle. Lì.
That's the hide. Now to bring it back to the huntsman, or to Wolfram.
Aspetta che gli diamo da mangiare a Matt.
Here, Matt!
Non possiamo neanche salire a cavallo perché siamo al di là di carico. E vabbè, ce la faremo a piedi. Ah, si entra dall'altra parte anche.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I found the white hide.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. And what about the poachers? Did you take care of them too? Do you have their squirrel badges for me?
Aye. I've got some.
Well, that's even better news. The reward's yours. Thanks, friend. You did me a huge service.
When I talked to the
300,
knacker,
buono.
he urged me to sell him the hide.
I might have known. It's good you didn't listen to him.
What are you going to do about him?
Unfortunately, wanting to get your hands on something isn't a crime. And such talk from Wolfram is no surprise. But I'll keep my eye on him. Thanks for telling me. You're an honest fella.
Glad to help.
Well?
Adesso quanti soldi abbiamo? Buono, buono, 800. Intanto andiamo. Che?
Hail Mary.
Allora, dove sono le nostre camere? Qua. Che dobbiamo metterci giù un po' di cose.
I'm sorry.
Beh, gli stivali ce li teniamo. Dobbiamo prenderci la ricetta per fare la calendula. Non ce lo fa studiare. E allora mettimi di qua. sbagliato stanza. Ma che ora è adesso? È tardi. Allora facciamo così. Andare a prendermi sta ricetta. Se si può.
Go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, why? The priest? I'm sorry.
Non capisco perché ci stanno cercando. Boh. No, non possiamo più andare là.
Good day to you.
I wish you a pleasant day.
Non ci fa interagire e parlare con nessuno. Abbiamo cose rubacchiate. Il cavallo è già pieno. Proviamo ad aspettare il fabbro, magari gli vendiamo qualcosa.
What'll it be this fine morning?
I need something repaired.
Fucking steel.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Show me your wares.
Vediamo quanta roba riusciamo a venderli.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Many thanks. Thank you, sir. And come again.
C'è Matt che ha fame? Dov'è? Dov'è?
Here you go. Take it.
Beh, va bene ragazzi.
God be with you. Ah, what a nice day.
Noi abbiamo fatto tutto. Dove corre Matt? E poi c'è due carrozzine, dov'è?
Come here, boy. Aye, come here. You're my doggy, eh?
Le prossime missioni è andare a chiedere per la banda e un catering. Oppure andiamo direttamente a Gutenberg. Ma comunque proviamo ad andare a Gutenberg la prossima volta. Tanto in teoria dovrebbe esserci la carovana. Vediamo se c'è.
God bless.
Il palo della cuccagna.
Nothing worth mentioning. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the traders.
Non c'è mai niente questa da vendere.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Best of luck. Take care. Take care. Greetings to you. And to you.
What can you do, sir?
But St. Gallus came and went, and this swine still refused to pay. So his neighbor went to the court, which decided that the pigs should be returned to their original owner. But in the meantime, this swindler and trickster had slaughtered them and sold the meat to wagoners and wayfarers.
Not your
Needless
day,
to
eh?
say, this left his good neighbor out of pocket. So be careful who you
he
buy
do?
from,
Nothing.
and avoid dealing
Really?
with dishonest
Were you
types
expecting
who
a
are
different
no
answer?
better than criminals. For the
What if I
crimes of
freed you?
theft and
I'd
fraud,
scarper,
this man will
obviously.
be thrashed with
How's
a
it
cane
going?
and will forfeit
that's
all
not
his
very
property.
comfortable on your back.
This will mean
Fuck
his
my
good neighbor
back.
can be paid
I
what
can
is
hardly
due.
feel it anymore.
God's law and the
And
law of
recently
the
some
land
joker
apply to
passed by with
everyone.
a dead fish.
Aye,
That's what greetings to you.
Careful!
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the time and...
Christ, pardon me.
Oh, qua c'è un negozietto. Ah, una taverna.
Heartfelt prayer saved entire masses of Jews. And Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me it can't help with a little thing like yours.
A little thing? So you're insulting me too now?
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that, of course.
Well, but I reckon you're right. Prayer's the only thing that can help me now.
Non possiamo parlare? No. Neanche col carpentiere? Beh, insomma, qua tecnicamente dovremmo trovare per andare ai cavalli.
You silly doggy.
La massa flangiata. Magari questo può andare bene.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
That, and a little tip.
Well, well, thank you very much. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
E così siamo a 1000. Ecco, lui magari...
What do you have for sale?
Non c'ha acciaio a Toledo. No.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time.
Livellini non possiamo farne. Niente ragazzi, noi ci salutiamo qua, la prossima volta andremo a Kuttenberg e mi raccomando seguitemi su Twitch, YouTube, Luchino Pennellino 82, lasciate like, commentino e buonanotte a tutti.